Hi, boys and girls. It is the creator of Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day. And today it is Halloween, and I am over here clowning around in my clown outfit just for you and my friends. And we are going to read a couple of Halloween books. Are you ready? Now, I had to hold my nose because the string broke. And this is what happens sometimes, but guess what? That is not going to stop the show. Here's my nose. Up here. And we're going to put my nose right there. Here are the books we're going to read today. This one is called The Littlest Mummy. And this is a scholastic book written by B.O.R.E.D, illustrated by Michelle Lisa Todd. And as you can see, there I am up there with my books from last year that I read for Halloween. Those were a lot of fun. But today, we're reading these books. Our next one is called The Spooky Wheels on the Bus. And that is right there. The Spooky Wheels on the Bus. And this book is written by J. Elizabeth Mills and illustrated by Ben Mantle. And this is a scholastic book as well. Our third one is called 10 Timid Ghosts by Jennifer O'Neill. And this is a Read With Me Cartwheel books. So we are going to try to read 3 fabulous books together. Just me and you in my clown outfit. You know what? Let's start by showing it off to you. Why not clown around before we read some books and maybe after? Stay tuned. By the way, this is Little B.O.R.E.D Debbie. That's my baby girl, American Girl doll. And this is her friend. And both of these girls are decked out in their Halloween outfits, as you can see. Our favorite candy corn. But let's start. The Littlest Mummy. May was a mummy. She lived with her family in the spooky woods. There were many mummies in May's family, but May was the littlest one. It was almost Halloween and May was excited. This year, she was finally old enough to join her family's dance team at the big Halloween bash. She couldn't wait. She just had to learn their special mummy dance routine. First, May's big brother Mike coached her on her moan. She took a deep breath and groaned, but it sounded like a whisper. "Louder, May," Mike shouted, but May was groaning as loud as she could. Mike shook his head. "You're not loud enough. Your voice is too little," he said. "Maybe the twins can help." May knocked on the door to her twin sister's bedroom. "I need help with the dance," she told them. So Marnie and Melissa showed May how to shuffle. They shuffled slowly in rhythm, dragging their feet across the room. But when May tried, her little feet tangled in her wraps. She fell in a heap on the rug. You're way too little, Melissa said. So small, Marnie added. How sad. May found her dad in the garage. He was building a special coffin. I can't do the mummy dance, May sighed. Nonsense, her dad boomed. Let's see your scary face. So May stood up extra tall. She put on the scariest face she could muster. Her dad laughed. That's pretty cute for a scary face. May frowned. Do I have to do the mummy dance? She asked. May's dad wrapped her in a big hug. Not if you don't want to, but why don't you go see your mother? She might have an idea, he said. May's mom was in the basement. She was making extra tattered wraps for the big night. Your wraps are ready, May's mom told her. They'll be perfect for the dance. So May tried them on, but the wraps were too big for her tiny body. She looked like a pile of toilet paper. I'll have to make some adjustments, her mom said, looking worried. May wandered through the spooky woods. She was sad. She knew there had to be something special she could do, even if she was little. May sat down on the log to think. Just then, she saw something crashing through the trees. It was a witch, and she was little just like May. The witch fell from her giant broom right in front of May. Hi, the witch said, brushing herself off. I'm Wilma. Hi, May said. Are you okay? Wilma sighed. I'm too little for the broom flying demonstration. May nodded. I'm too little for the mummy dance. Wilma smiled a big smile. At least we'll have each other at the party. May smiled too. Soon, Halloween night arrived. All of the spooky woods was celebrating. But when it was time for May's family to start their dance, May stood in the corner and watched. She didn't want to dance. Wilma stood next to her, holding her broom. May's family was really good. The Mummies dance finished and everyone clapped. Then the crowd was quiet, too quiet. Music started playing, but no one danced. Nobody knew what to do next. The mayor seemed nervous. May looked down at Wilma's broom. She had an idea. May led Wilma to the side of the dance floor. Let's do the limbo, she said. What a great idea. Wilma had held one end of the broom and her black cat, Tiny, held the other. May shimmied under the broomstick. She and Wilma laughed. So did the whole party. When it was Wilma's turn, a line started to form behind her. Everybody wanted to limbo. The Halloween party was a smashing success, all thanks to May and Wilma. I love a good limbo, boys and girls. I love a good limbo. May might have been too little for the mummy dance, but she wasn't too little to find her own special thing. And more important, she was not too little to make a friend. And that is the end of The Littlest Mummy. the littlest mummy. All right, let's move on. Our second one is 10 Timid Ghosts. Ten timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a skeleton and let out a whine. He flew to the woods, and then there was 9. Nine timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a bat and didn't wait. She flew to the woods, and then there were 8. Eight timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a ghoul and screamed, "Oh my heaven!" He flew to the woods, and then there were 7. Seven timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a cat. What a terrible fix! She flew to the woods, and then there were 6. Six timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw an owl and took a dive. She flew to the woods, and then there were 5. Five timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a vampire and dashed to the door. She flew to the woods, and then there were 4. Four timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a monster and was as scared as could be. He flew to the woods, and then there were 3. Three timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a spider, and what did she do? She flew to the woods, and then there were 2. Two timid ghosts in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a rat and started to run. He flew to the woods, and then there was 1. One clever ghost in a haunted house. A witch moved in and wanted her out. She saw the witch coming undone. She flew to the woods, and then there were none. 10 angry ghosts in the deep dark wood. That witch is too tricky and just no good. This isn't fair. We live in there. Let's band together and give her a scare. One mean old witch in a haunted house. 10 brave ghosts wanted her out. Boo! The witch saw the ghost and howled with fear. She tore out the door screaming, "Get me out of here!" And there she went. Get me out of here. And that is the end of 10 Timid ghosts. Nice. Now, the spooky wheels on the bus. And I saved this one for last because my kids and I love anything that has to do with the wheels on the bus. We sing it every single day when we're coming up the stairs to go to our extended day class. Let's see. The spooky wheels on the bus. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake, rattle and shake, rattle and shake. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake all through the town. Two white wipers go creak, 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 creak. Two white wipers go creak, creak, creak all through the town. Three noisy cats go meow, hiss, hiss, meow, hiss, hiss, meow, hiss, hiss. Three noisy cats go meow, hiss, hiss all through the town. Four glowing wheels, woo, tongue twister. Four glowing wheels roll round and round, round and round, round and round. Four glowing wheels roll round and round all through the town. Five big spiders spin their webs, spin their webs, spin their webs. Five big spiders spin their webs all through the town. Six singing mummies hum, 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 hum. Six singing mummies hum, hum, hum all through the town. Seven silly monsters wiggle, waggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, wiggle. Seven silly monsters wiggle and waggle all through the town. Eight wacky witches crackle and howl, crackle and howl, crackle and howl. Eight wacky witches crackle and howl all through the town. Nine magic brooms go swish, swoosh, swish, swish, swoosh, swish, swish, swoosh, swish. Nine magic brooms go swish, swoosh, swish all through the town. Ten goofy ghosts go boo, 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 boo. 10 goofy ghosts go boo, boo, boo all through the town. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake, rattle and shake, rattle and shake. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake all through the town. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake, rattle and shake, rattle and shake all through the town. Happy Halloween! From Board with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day. Miss Reynolds does not own the rights to this book that I have read to you. I do not own the rights to these books that I have read to you, but I love storytelling magic, and the magic of today's story is, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. All 3 of these fabulous books on Halloween 2023. My nose may have fallen off and fallen to pieces while I was calling. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? B.O.R.E.D, of course. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Bored with Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you again really, really soon. Boys and girls, you know what time it is? Time for us to twirl our way to some trick-or-treat with our friends. I have little B.O.R.E.D Debbie and her friend, and we are heading out to go trick-or-treating. Are you going trick-or-treating? If you do, I beg of you to not eat any candy without your parents or guardian or an adult checking it out for you first. Nope. No candy until it's checked out to be safe for you to eat. And also, before I forget, you know, there's always time to read a Halloween book. I just read 3. Why don't you pick one up and read it and then tell me all about it the next time we get together? But until then, we are out of here to go have our candy corn. Bye. Who's that?
The first one is called Halloween. This is a touch and
Who?
feel baby eyes.
Do you know her? Let me get her on the phone right now. Hello? Bored with Miss Reynolds?
Witch cat.
She's reading. She can't come to the phone right now.
A witch?
Bye.